Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, my name is Odds, and we are going to be discussing Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I just got back from seeing it about an hour ago. Guys, I really liked it. And that is unfortunate because of the shakeup at DC. But we're going to talk about the film. I'm going to give you my review, and yeah, if you like this video while you're watching, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe. I do 2 videos a week, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, vlogs, or something on this channel for everyone, so be sure to stay tuned for that, and let's get started. The plot of this movie is basically the Daughters of Atlas, played by Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu, my beloved. I'm a little out of breath and I'm a little tired, but I promise I remember the movie I just saw. So Helen Mirren, Lucy Liu, and it is, spoiler, revealed to be Rachel Zegler, revealed to be the third one. It's like a reveal, a sinister reveal, although she's like not really bad. Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu are bad. And Helen Mirren is like, you're going too far, although she's pretty bad at the beginning, so it's like, she goes through a progression of just alternating between being good and bad. So, yeah, she's neutral, I guess, but it's your, like, lawful good, chaotic evil. Lucy Liu is the chaotic evil. She is the master of chaos, Helen Mirren's master of elements, and then Rachel Zegler is the master of, what is it called? She can like rearrange rooms and get people into different rooms, and I don't remember what it's called. But yes, that is what she does, and she goes by Anne. She is the love interest of Freddie Freeman. This movie basically shows the dysfunctionality of the Shazam fam. So Billy wants everyone to be all together as a family unit because he finally found his family and he wants to keep them together with these powers, but doesn't realize that he's just controlling them and not letting them do their own thing. Like, we found out Mary hasn't gone to college because she got these powers and Billy just like basically won't let her leave. And the whole time grappling with the fact that Billy is about to turn 18, so he will age out of the foster system. So theoretically, if he was in a much worse foster home, he could get kicked out. But we find out at the end that the mother will never do that. She treats him like he's his own. He's her own. They show this dysfunctionality. Freddie is very big on like doing things on his own. He doesn't want to be around. There's a strain with his relationship with Billy. He's frequently not there, and then he is the first to get captured and get his powers taken away. So once they have the staff of Atlas that is put back together by the wizard, who's in another realm, not dead, just in another realm, he puts that staff back together, which they flash back and show in the first movie, Billy breaking it in half. They put it back together, and then it can take the powers back from the champions to give them to the gods. Freddy's the first to get it taken away, but they all, at some point, other than Billy, get the power taken away from them. So by the end, Billy is the only one who is able to use his powers to fight off Lucy Liu. So there's a dragon in this. I think it's a good dragon design. It is made out of wood, which is, Billy points out, is a design flaw, but it's supposed to be because it's a protector of the garden, and this big tree that they then bring and put in the middle of Citizen Bank Field, in Philadelphia, because this movie takes place in Philadelphia. So I like to think that when this whole destruction happens, that the Wells Fargo Center got destroyed as well, so that would bring me joy. So, everybody's great in this. I always feel like we didn't get to see as much of him in this one, but the younger actor who plays like actual Billy Batson, I think is really good, and I really felt like there were moments where my heartstrings were tugged with him on screen. We see a lot more of, I feel like this movie follows Freddy a lot more than it does any of the other kids. And then obviously it follows Shazam when he's in Zachary Levi form. So, yeah. The suits have weird staples on the side. They're from the poster. I don't get it. It's never explained. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know why they have them. All of the suits have them, so I don't really get it. It's just a design choice. It's an interesting design choice. I don't get it. I think I prefer it when he gets part of it burned off and fighting the dragon, and then he's like, this is cool. By the way, already confirmed by the director of this movie, but no, there's not that line from the trailer that he just threw a bus at a dragon. That is not in the movie. It did not make the cut. So don't worry if you thought that was cringy. However, you have to kind of keep in mind it is a kid who is being a superhero. So like some of the lines are quite cringy, but also Billy is an idiot. He is nearly 18, but he is quite an idiot. So I wouldn't really put any of the dialogue to be very out of character for that. I feel like the shining star of the Shazam fam is Darla. She is the youngest member of the family, and when she gets grown up, she just acts like a kid, and it's not that she's like a teenager. She's just quite happy to be doing things. Like she takes a kitten at one point, and it's so cute, and then she decides to go give it back. So, she also, what happens when so Lucy Liu plants the seed into the human realm, into our realm, and it sprouts up a big garden with monsters that take over the city of Philadelphia. There is a dome that is covering, so it's only Philadelphia for the time being. But there's a bunch of mythological creatures that come out, and including unicorns, which we find out are badass in this world. They're all black. They have white eyes, so pretty cool. The wizard is like scared of them, but Darla's like, no, let's go, we'll go get it, because, you know, she's a little girl and little girls love unicorns. I mean, I love unicorns, but, you know. And she feeds them Skittles because they like ambrosia, and then they decide they like her, and they ride into battle on unicorns to fight off to herd the other monsters, because the other monsters are scared of unicorns. So yeah, while this is going down, Shazam and Lucy Liu have their big fight. Shazam actually does end up dying in this, but it is very short-lived. He is buried. It was, again, another moment that tugged at my heartstrings, although I kind of felt like he was going to get revived. Shockingly, they bury him like a god, and they're like, oh, he deserves a god's burial. And then they get to this area, and they're like, and the wizard's like, there's no gods left. And then somebody is like, yes, there is. And it is Wonder Woman. Diana Prince is in this movie. I was really excited because I think this is probably the last appearance of Diana we're gonna get for a while. I'm not really tied down to Gal Gadot. Don't get me wrong, I loved the first Wonder Woman movie. I liked BVS, but I don't think she's a good actor. But when I saw her, I was so happy. I was like, this could be the last moment we see her. So it's nice to get some sort of closure with that. So Diana's in this. Obviously, I would have titled the video something like Diana related, but try not to spoil it, but also might spoil it because I feel like not a lot of people have seen this. So we'll see. You will know by the time this video goes up what I titled it. So, but yes, Diana's in this. Diana, earlier we see a body double in this because Billy's having a dream of her. He fantasizes about Wonder Woman like most I feel like a lot of boys do. And girls. Just saying. I love Diana. No judgment here. She is beautiful. So yeah, Diana's in this, and I was so happy. And then they all get their powers back, and it's yay, everything's happy. There's 2 post-credit scenes. So the first one is, I feel really bad that I don't know the actress's name or the character name, but I know she's James Gunn's wife, who was in the Suicide Squad, who is working with Amanda Waller, and they go up to Shazam and are like, yo, do you want to join the Justice? And he's like, oh my god, yes. And then he thinks it's the Justice League, but it's the Justice Society. So I think all this was setting up the Justice Society before they took the DC takeover. Although I really wouldn't mind if they did take some of the characters from this and created a Justice Society. Honestly, that was the best part of Black Adam, was the Justice Society. So I would like to see that. I don't think we will see that. We have about the first 10 years of the DCU planned, and Justice Society is not part of it. So, yeah. But yes, that's it. And then the last one sets up the villain from last time and the worm. Mr. Mind. So Mr. Mind comes back and is like, oh, I've gotten the best plan. And then he's like, wait, I got to go do some more scheming. And yeah. So he visits him in jail, and that's it. Again, another thing we're probably just never going to see. The post-credit scene in the first one kind of was the same thing, so it was setting up that, and then it just didn't come to fruition. So yeah, this is probably the end of Shazam, which I'm a little sad about. I thought this movie was good. And I like Shazam. I like the Shazam fam. I like the actors. I really liked seeing Diana again. So it's just a little sad that this is not getting a follow-up. Like, I would love to see him in a I'd love to see the Shazam fam in a Justice Society movie. I'd like to see the continuation of Wonder Woman, but we're not gonna get that. I'd like to see more interactions with them. I thought that was funny. People just fawn over her just everywhere. Like, it was a thing in the first Wonder Woman movie, so it makes sense. But yeah, that is gonna be it for my Shazam review. Overall, really good. I did give it 4 stars. I was gonna give it 3.5, and then Diana showed up, so I gave it 4. Yeah. Let me know what you thought of Shazam down below and what you thought of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday with my episode 4 of The Mandalorian Season 3 video. Bye!